The market shoots higher to our next target area. Can the bulls be stopped? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in last week's video, we talked about the fact that we should be completing a 4-5 up toward that 55.30 to 50 area. The market overshot that just a little bit towards 55.60 and started pulling back near the close. Now the question is, can the bulls be stopped? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with the market moving up, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. Last week, we talked about this being wave 3 and a pullback in 4 and expecting that wave 5 up toward 55.30 to 50. Again, they did shoot it over just a little bit towards 55.60. Started pulling back a little bit here. The overall theme remains the same. We are looking for a top in this area. We are looking for them to break down overall. But until we break support, pressure does remain up. This move up was fairly straight up today, so we still could see a minute 4-5 of 5. So each wave needs 5 waves, and in this case, you would have a 4-5 to complete this 5, which would be a much smaller 4 than, say, this 4 here. Up into that, 55.70, 55.80 area would be the next targets for the move. But it is possible we have already topped. They would just need to break support to give us confirmation of that. And we'd want to see pretty strong selling. So overall, we'd look for the market to continue to drop off of this high and break this wave 4 low. That would be our first, our first actual indication would be breaking the 50% retrace at 55.25. So 55.24, 25 area needs to hold to keep the pressure to the upside in a more direct fashion. If that can't hold, we would look next towards this 5,500 area. And ultimately, we want to see this 54.60 area break next before coming down to test that 5,400 area, which is a major level of support for the bulls. So overall, theme remains the same. We are looking for a topping pattern to play out. We are getting the final waves here of this push up. But until they do pull back and start with 55.25, 24, and then break 5,500, that would be a start. And ultimately breaking down here below 5,400 would be a strong confirmation. A top is in, and we're looking at a much bigger downside move. Over on the NASDAQ. Okay, so on the NASDAQ, we have the same type of look here or setup. We are finishing up this wave 5. It could need a little bit of a 4-5 here up toward the 20,400 area would be the next target to the upside. And then we would look for a turn down there if they do need that. They need to hold over 20,045. That would be the level for the NASDAQ to hold to give us an idea that we're still in a direct upward pressure. So as long as they stay above this 2045, they can still directly push it up. If they do break below that, the next level to watch would be this 19,850 area to 870 area. Below this wave 4 low here at about 19,773 would be the next major support. And then ultimately, we want to see them break down below this 19,200 area. That would be a strong indication that the top is in, and we're looking for bigger downside to play out. So same situation here. NASDAQ still in upward pressure, still in upward mode until it breaks support. Still looking for a topping pattern up here to finish out the count and give us the start to a bigger move down. Again, holding that 2045 area would be the most immediate upside pattern for the bulls. Below that, and the bears can start to apply a little bit of pressure, getting them down into this 18,870, 18,850 area, and then ultimately they want to break the 19,763 area, and then again down here in this 19,200 area. Guys, if you like the information I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, become part of the trading team, and make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. We also have our Elliott Wave educational material. We have our beginners course and our advanced Elliott Wave course, and these courses are helping real traders understand the market. In our advanced course, we go over all the complex patterns that we've been seeing lately in the market, like an expanded ending diagonal, like a expanded flat, different things that you see that are very hard to decipher in the market. We go over how to spot them, what their levels are, what the expectations are. We draw them out here on a blank chart first so that you can kind of see the fibs and the levels and what we're looking for in those charts. And then once you get a feel for that and you're comfortable, we get you down into the chart and show you an expanding ending diagonal on a chart, how to chart it, how to spot it, understand what the levels would be, and understand what you'd be looking at as a setup for that particular move. So these videos walk you through that. They're all pretty bite-sized, about 10 minutes in length as we go through each of these complex patterns so that you can understand this complex market. As you can see on the screen, traders are really loving this, and it's helping them understand these complex issues. However, if you are just getting started or this is too much for you, we do have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up. And that's because Elliott knew long ago that the news cycles didn't matter and that key levels did. And he knew what happened when those key levels held and what happened when they break. This gives you a huge trading advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, we have 25 videos where we go over your introduction, your mindset, emotion, expectations, KISS method, and why this works, your chart setup and tools where we go through each of the tools that you use along with Elliott Wave Theory, how to use them and why we use them, and our Elliott Wave for Beginners area. In this area, we go through each of the waves, measure them, how to get the fib levels, how to get the key levels that you need to understand, what it looks like when they're failing, what it looks like when they're succeeding, what the theory of alternation is, corrective depth, everything you need to know to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both courses is if you want to get them at a discount, you can get both of them for $37 off in our bundle plan. Or if you don't want to pay anything at all, simply join one of our rooms because they are included in our monthly rooms. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as all of the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing end day trades. We do trade quite often in my room. However, if you are looking for individual stocks, futures trading, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, futures trading, income trading, which crushes the market, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures those trades that's so unique. Something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. The bulls are still in control of this market. We would look for them to break 52.20 or 55.25 first. If the bears are going to start to make any downside momentum, then they got to get through this 5,500 area, 55 or 5450-ish area here, and then ultimately down through 5400 to give us a signal, a tops in place. Anything above 55.25 and we move directly higher towards the 55.70-80 area. Over on the NASDAQ, same setup. We are looking for a topping pattern and a type of pullback. The bulls need to hold 20.045 and they can directly push it higher toward the 20,400 area. If they can hold above that, the bulls will remain strongly in control of the market. Below that, they can start to put pressure on the bulls in this 19,850 to 70 area, then below this 19,765 area, and then ultimately below this 19,200 area would be a strong indication that a top is in place. Guys, that is your market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.